Hi guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. I have Cameron back. He's not dead.
I'm somewhat back. We'll see how things go in this episode. I had surgery on my head, like they did surgery on a grape.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. By the end of this, I'm either gonna want to kill myself or want to kill myself. So, anyways, October 13th, 9:36 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 4.
Nice.
Why aren't we in number 1? Hey, Nick!
What is it? Is something wrong?
No, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy! Oh, so check out the Day Mask Glossy I bought. Ooh, this shit cool as fuck.
You bought this where?
For your little tent in front of the courthouse, see all sorts of things for sale. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
I shot a mask to mask, striking a pose. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me.
Hang on, I wanna
You know, look at it. Pretty fucking sweet, right?
see if there's anything that I can tell from this photo.
You can tell that he's a twink in this photo.
Well, you can tell that he has that paint that's all over him.
Oh, it's lighting, Cameron.
I don't think so.
The purple?
Isn't it the same color as the paint that's from the... that paint that's there?
No, that itself is like a publicity photo and whatnot.
Oh.
You know how celebrities walk the red carpet and whatnot? They have like little headshots and all that shit? Yeah, it's basically like weird lighting.
Oh, I thought that this was like him after the crime.
No.
Okay, so I don't have to analyze this shit. Why are you screaming like that?
Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it, I'm a criminal. Me.
He's at it again.
I sent the calling card to Valeria Taylor, I admit it. But you didn't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure you give me a guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Daisy, honey, bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
She's so bad. They may have done surgery on my head, but I still know that she's a 10 out of 10 baddie.
To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is mask to mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I have to trust this sire. Desiree. French is a stupid language.
Yeah. Like the word beau being spelled B-E-A-U-X. Yeah. Fuck out of here, French people.
Fuck French people. Fuck French people.
If there's any French people that are watching, why?
Sorry. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Daylight.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Holy fuck. He's hot.
He's also, I think, Latino.
I am not doing a Latino accent.
Okay.
Elf would watch this shit and be like, that's fucking racist.
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to?
I'm like thinking about like I'm playing Borderlands right now.
Yeah.
And the character that I'm playing, his name is Rafa. And It's like one of the Vault Hunters or whatever, and he's like a very stereotypical like Latino like Spanish guy, and so he speaks with the very stereotypical accent. It's like hey hombre, like.
Are you thinking about doing that for?
That's what I was thinking about, but I was like I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna give him like a normal voice.
You should give him a French accent out of nowhere. He
oui,
does
oui.
have a very a deep voice, if that helps.
Je m'appelle, je suis un
Sticker. I'm trying to think of how the Jackson sounds, but you don't give whatever your heart desires, Cameron.
What a stupid question.
What did you say?
Also, I love how he said, what did you say with an exclamation point.
Yeah.
He didn't say it like a question.
Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment?
Are you doing Lee's voice, but in a deeper tone?
No. Well, I mean, it's just my voice, but in a deeper tone. Why did you make that comparison?
It just sounds like Leaf. Sorry.
What? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who the fuck are you? I am.
Is it Godo or is it? I'm gonna say it's Godo.
Yeah.
I feel like the T's silent.
Yeah, I think the T's silent as well. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the anime, so.
I am Godo, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
Yeah, he's the one that Detective Andy was talking about.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? None. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly, I've never lost. Never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law? Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts.
I know Dream wears his over his face.
Well, the mask is. You think Mask Day Mask is actually Dream?
Don't put that vendetta on him, man. He's gone through enough.
No, I couldn't
Bad
say.
omen.
Yeah, I couldn't say it is because Mask Day Mask is interested in like treasures and whatnot, not little kids. Anyways.
This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick.
Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal?
So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite.
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I haven't had any friends call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? Is this Dream?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo, it's Godo, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite.
What is it?
Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two. Well then, let's hear from the first witness.
Gumshoe!
My name is what? My name is who? My name is Gumshoe. No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know, that's all. Start talking, we're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness, first let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir.
Alright, Gumshoe, let's hear it. Master Mask's crimes.
Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree about 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is always to go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T.
Remember, that stands for modus operandi.
Yeah.
So then the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Godo, what are you... What the fuck?
He drinks a lot of coffee.
We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godo. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and bitter more than hell itself, that is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well, it's only coffee after all.
But you can't let him slide this early in the trial.
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Alright.
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do?
As long as we haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all I have to do is show that he wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn.
Master Thief that first started his crime spree about 6 months ago. Yeah, give me more info, Gumshoe.
Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning?
Yep, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a Zivari, author on thieves.
An author. He's written books about thieves.
I think he's probably meant to say authority.
The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal.
It's easy when those fingers happen to be butter fingers. Press harder or leave it.
Press harder.
So no one knows more about the thief than you, huh?
You got it, pal, except maybe for the thief's mom, that is.
But isn't there someone who knows even more than him, than the police?
You don't mean Detective Zivari, do you? Who is this person? Zivari sounds German. Is he a part of those guys from the 1940s? Those racists?
What? Oh, come on.
His name is Luke Atney, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him.
What the heck? I guess he's not that famous after all.
Sorry, Gumshoe hasn't had his coffee yet. He was
Yeah.
yawning.
Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. It looks like the thief is toying with me even now.
He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards?
Of course I have, except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought the card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred.
That's because Detective Abney stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police.
Was the calling card that Lordly Taylor received authentic?
Well, oh, sorry.
Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature, but we're not releasing that information to the general public. We're absolutely certain that this card is real.
Gumshoe hasn't said it a lot, but I bet he's talking about Master Mask emblem. This was his 5th heist, and usually he sends a card to Lloyd, and he sent his card to Lloyd Taylor. His 5th heist, and your 5th screw-up, huh? Okay, Phoenix.
Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. This last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time.
You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe.
I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away, got me?
Oh, it looks like he's really got it in for Detective Abney.
And Andrew's playing skate.
So what the fuck, skate? His pattern is always to go after only the most valuable, most precious art pieces. Art pieces, like what, for example?
Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Emanon. What's that, some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, sir, it's a blue diamond, a single rare blue diamond. Next was the Crown of Angor, you know, that thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Abney retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum.
And the target of his 5th heist and last robbery was the sacred urn, right?
But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces?
Sorry, it's hurting my voice a little bit to keep going back and forth between all these voices.
You want some water?
Maybe in a second.
Okay.
Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections.
Somehow Mr. Delight doesn't look the type.
Yeah, he's a bit too stunning to be hanging around the dark world. Welcome to the underground. That's why we're sure it was Master Master. It fits his MO to a T. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T?
I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so, since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions, that's right. It means that Master Mask is behind it.
Nick, it definitely looks like it was Master Mask who stole the urn.
But there's no real evidence either way that it was whether Ron Delight is Master Mask.
What?
Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet. Let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself.
So even though we know it was Master Mask that did it,
Maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Master Mask that did it.
Okay. 6 months ago, he sent his calling card before he even commits the crime. His 5th heist, he sent a card to Lordly Taylor. Is to always go after the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask who fits his up to T. Huh. Okay. No. No. Okay. Wait, is this our first time reading this?
Yeah.
I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. So that blackmail letter is supposed to be for Look at Me, isn't it?
Huh? It's supposed to be, like, addressed to, Mr. Delight.
Yeah, but I don't know of a red diamond that Mr. Delight has, whereas if we look at... I wonder if it's actually going to show it. No, I guess I wouldn't show it.
With that fucking ring he has?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that looked like a red diamond. I think he described it as a red diamond.
I mean, maybe.
Okay, go after the most precious art pieces. His 5th heist.
Let me pull the guy.
He sends his calling card before he even commits the crime.
Okay, why did I have to I got a Whopper ad.
Okay, I would just like to point out, I don't know if this is like their clue or anything. He's only like doing like the huff and puff with his chest on this one.
It's not a clue, it's just like they use different sprites.
I didn't know if that was like something that they like just coincidentally did or...
It's not gonna happen until like Apollo Justice when we get to that, but there is a segment where you're supposed to pay attention to them like that and to see on their tells and when they're talking about stuff.
I was wondering if this game had like a feature like that, because I was like, that would have been so cool.
Apollo Justice does, because that's his kind of superpower, so like Phoenix has like the Magatama, Apollo has some kind of like bracelet thing. But yeah.
Okay, No. His 5th heist, he sent a card to Lordly Taylor. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Would you like a hint?
Yes, I would.
Okay, the 4th and 5th statement you can present stuff on.
Okay, that's what I was wondering about. I was wondering if it was this.
Go ahead.
Because this is... Okay, I want to just give my reasoning. This is what I thought immediately at first, was I was just questioning whether this is like... Because it says the most precious art pieces. And they talk about like, how you might have like underworld connections or something like that. But it says in this that it has no monetary value or anything attached to it. So I was like, I wonder, like, out of everything there, like... I don't really see this being the most precious art piece in Lordly Taylor.
Yep, good job. In fact, Master Mask normally won't go after something that is priceless as a simple urn. Because like all the other pieces are like jewels and fucking art pieces, so why would he care about a dumb fucking urn?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe?
Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous.
You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right?
That's right, pal.
But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art.
What do you mean?
Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing?
Sorry, Maya. No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it won't be fetching a good price.
Well, Prosecutor Godo, what is the value of that urn?
The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it, and I mean that in the worst sense.
So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Massey Mass would normally go after.
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out a contradiction. The argument made itself, but...
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was the last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godo?
This coffee is scrumptious.
Get fucking used to that, Cameron!
That's so fucking funny that I just straight up called it.
This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godo number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Mr. Trite,
But what?
if you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess.
Sorry, but I don't get what you mean.
If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Master Mask's methods, fake.
A faker? I'm the only fake hedgehog around here.
You're comparing yourself to me? You're not even good enough to be my fake.
A fake Master Mask.
Fake demask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it.
You know, we're watching Gravity Falls right now.
Yeah.
And Maya reminds me a lot of fucking Mabel sometimes.
Yeah.
like she's like, oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake.
Though I don't approve of Mr. Godo's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. And he proved that the person in Lordly Taylor that night was in fact fake Demask. Oh wait, do something real quick. Can you look at the photo we received when we first got here?
This one?
Very end.
This one?
Very end. Okay, look at that. And then look at the other one for the security.
Oh, he doesn't have his like big like brooch. I think
Brooch?
is what it's called. This thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you can present either of these.
No.
Okay, you can present this one.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you to look at both of them before we started. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I figured that that's what they were going to be going for. Because, like, why else would we have gotten this?
Yeah.
So, okay. I just want to clarify this. This is supposed to be the real one.
Yes.
And so, we're proving that it's a fake one because the person that's in this one is not a 100% accurate representation of the other one. Because he's missing the big, like... I think it's called
I think it's a brooch. Let me see what it's called. Yeah, it's a brooch.
Yeah.
The proof is right here.
The proof is in the pudding.
I love pudding.
No, Judge, you can't eat the pudding.
This looks like a photo taken by a security camera.
But if you look closely, you know something particular about it.
Well then, why don't you just go ahead and show us what it is. Go on, use this pointer and show us just what about this is so peculiar.
Right here, he doesn't know things.
It's right here, of course.
You mean Master Mask?
I have here a piece of reference I'd like for the court to take a look at.
Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning?
Shut up, Maya. The problem I have with the security photo is the brooch on Damascus' chest.
Breach. Here, bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once.
A brooch, Your Honor. It's sort of like a clamp for holding one's cape on.
A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now. But the Master Mask in the security camera photo. He has no brooch.
That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damascus' calling card and serves as a symbol. But the thief that broke into Lord Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Master Mask is a fake.
I've been fooled again. Order. It's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how.
This one's Blend 108. Hey now, if you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too.
Mr. Godo, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch?
The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this?
That's Master Mask's brooch!
Where did you find it?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene.
You just took evidence from the crime?
It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
Buddha statue? You must have meant Ami Faye.
Why didn't you tell me about that, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
This guy is one cool customer.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too.
Hickeys?
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Ron Delight's fingerprints.
What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch?
God damn it!
Order in the court.
You want water?
No.
Okay.
Mr. Godo, let's see that brooch.
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene.
Oh no, Phoenix, we have a problem. Found in the shadow of Ami Faye's statue, it looks as though it was torn off some clothing.
You mess with Godo. And you get burned.
He's gonna play me like a violin!
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
Huh? You're done with me, but I haven't proved anything yet.
You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom.
Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? Hello, sir.
1 second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
Hush, silence! Now I see! It's all becoming clear.
What's clear?
Sorry! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Well, yes, that's right.
Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
How the fuck is that a secret? You're drinking coffee and coke right now!
Well, sir prosecutor, let me introduce myself. I am Luke Abbey, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens.
Boy, these two make a perfect pair.
They need to be best of friends or to tear each other's heads off.
I've heard that on the night of the crime you were all alone on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specialty made monocle is worth more than 100 detective gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is.
Why is this guy all about himself anyway? There must be some reason, I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us what this special moniker of yours witnessed.
Alright. What I witnessed.
It was approaching 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the dates changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mass, dazzling descended upon me. After I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow to my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. After I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
Thank you
So
so
you
much.
didn't get a clear look at the criminal?
My specially made molecule never misses a thing. However, it was limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening.
Well, Sir Oldtimer, let me explain. We're not speaking of any ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, the great Master Maz, my arch enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Years of experience. This dude's
This guy's gay.
This dude's fucking stupid. Fuck you.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Thank you so much. Alright. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. So, what will be 1 o'clock in the morning at the... So that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct?
That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer.
You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time?
A preserving question.
Oh, penetrating?
Yeah.
Penetrating?
A penetrating question. I was in the the basement warehouse near the computer.
Near the computer, huh? The computer!
So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it?
Up to this point, I have tried to
remain
conceal while waiting for the thief.
Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too.
Gumshoe also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before.
Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I know that by not concealing myself, I'll be putting pressure on the thief.
Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure on your
Pigeony.
pigeony head, that is.
In any case,
That was when my nemesis, the infamous Master Maz, dancily descended upon me. Dancily descended from where exactly?
well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else?
So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. So I'm like, please save me. So how didn't notice the thief?
My eyes are looking for the thief's shadow, while my ears listen for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak upon me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and the soft-soled shoes.
I hereby dub you Ace Douche.
Ace Dunce.
Oh, dunce. No, Ace Douche is what he's gonna be called now. As I began to turn, the coward struck a blow to my noble head. You didn't see the criminal's face when it happened?
Well, that's the difficult part. How could I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall.
That's not very solid as far as testimony goes.
However, fortunately, I had my thermometer, the security camera, at the ready. It captures image perfectly. This could be significant, I believe.
Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godo, do you have a problem with the photo? Good, then let's continue with the testimony.
Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you were unable to do a thing? That's currently some impressive detective work.
Huh. Well, sir lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck in the head?
Huh? Well, actually, yes, by a fire extinguisher.
And what happened?
I was knocked out.
And you lost your memory, too.
You see, you have no right to look down at me, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memories is because I have more brains to begin with.
You may have brains, but the wiring on the self-reflection part seems to be severed.
In any case, that's how I was knocked senseless, and then...
30 minutes later, I used the emergency phone to notify the police. About this 30 minutes.
My silver core was loosened and my soul fled the golden halls of
Elysium.
Elysium.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying.
I think he's saying that he was out cold.
So what happened during these 30 minutes?
No one can say, Your Honor. That sand of time has truly vanished from the ether.
Just what was going on? What is he going on about?
Something suspicious about Detective Admin.
Yeah, the whole fucking thing.
How can you not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. That contradicts the evidence.
Oh, which piece?
The One Piece. The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie?
I want to see the timeline on these things. Went off once at around 1 a.m. Yeah, so that's at 12:58. At 12:58, he was seen walking out. And then... Isn't the timeline like a little fucked up here?
Okay, so what he's saying is that he was standing guard. The thief came in without him noticing, knocked him out, stole the urn. He woke up 30 minutes later and then called the police.
Oh, it says it was blown to the back of his head. If he noticed him in the first place, how would he have gotten hit in the back of the head? I don't know if that's what they're going for, but...
Unfortunately not, I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, let me... Okay, how could he not have noticed? Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. It contradicts the evidence. One o'clock in the morning, just after the date change. That's probably fine. Dancingly descended upon me. No, wouldn't that be... I feel like that's the same thing here.
Right.
It says he began to turn, and he got smacked with it, but he got smacked in the back of the head.
Okay, right statement, wrong evidence.
Okay, No. Okay, no. 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 Okay, to me, I feel like it has to be that. I know you're saying no, but like...
Yeah, they're not asking what he was struck by, if that helps. Because that would just prove that, yes, he was struck in the head.
Alright, I'm about to just sit here and spam some things because I don't know what it can be.
Well, do you want me to give you a little hint? He said that he didn't get a chance to fight back before he was knocked unconscious, but something in here contradicts that he did fight back.
Oh, is it this?
I don't know, let's find out. Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. That is so
That's
dumb.
why it was like Phoenix said that he was telling such an obvious lie. Because he's saying that he didn't fight back.
That's making too much of an assumption. That's why I don't... That's what, okay, that is my big gripe with these games, is that in a law setting, you need to be without a doubt when you're presenting evidence. It just says it was torn... Like, he could have gotten caught on a gate, and it could have gotten ripped off.
Yeah, it says, look closely. It looks like it was ripped off as there was a struggle at some point in the heist inside the basement, and the only person that made Master Mass struggle was at me, because he was the only person at the crime scene at that night.
Okay, if we had a picture of the crime scene, I would have much preferred that as a piece of evidence. Because I completely forgot, at this point, that the like, whole entire, like, basement area afterwards is in, like, disarray.
Yeah.
And that would have made way more sense than presenting this random-ass brooch.
Yeah, I guess because, like, Gato, like, said, like, hey, he found it behind the fucking statue or something.
I know that, but, like you can make an assumption that, like, what if he just took it off? What if he got caught on something and it just fell off?
Yeah.
Like, you can make these assumptions. That's what I'm saying. It's not 100% proof.
I know.
And I don't like that.
I'm sorry.
Like, I feel like even this makes way more sense. Like, I don't know. This is some bullshit.
I know. Could you go look at this special, with your special monocle of yours?
Ha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. It is, in point of sense, Mask the Mask's brooch.
It was found near the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Huh. Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough.
Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing.
Ripped off, aha!
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, clearly you're not fucking thinking hard enough. I can think of a million other ways. There could have been a fucking bird that was in the exhibit for all we know, and it could have taken it off them.
And there was only one person that might have been in position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night, you, Detective Atney.
Here.
Detective Atney, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony in court?
Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime.
No. Wait just a moment, sir, old timer.
Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused, but because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right?
Okay, Maya.
Fucking lazy piece of shit.
You talk too much.
Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief fought?
Hold on, that's quite enough, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules.
Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atney, agree completely.
Fight with the thief. Alright.
How much more do we have in here? Because we are at the 45-minute mark.
Okay. It looks like halfway. Unless there's just a shit ton of big ads in here. Yeah, I guess we can just go ahead and edit.
Okay, because I'm not going to lie to you. My throat is really hurting me after doing these.
Have some water.
I don't want your water.
Why? I cleaned it. I don't backwash anymore.
Oh, I just don't like drinking after people. I never have.
Yeah, never have, never will.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll go over the rest of Atmi's testimony in the next one and hear about his fight. I still think this is some bullshit, bro.
I'm sorry. You're gonna hate Danganronpa then, because all that is based on assumptions building a case.
I like having definitive proof on things. Like, that's why I'm like, I wish that they had, like... Or even if it's not definitive proof, it needs to be, like, a lot more than just, like, pure speculation. I want it to be, like, here's example A, example B, example C. That's why I wish you could have multiple pieces of evidence in these games and, like, lay out, like, a case that way. Because, like, if we had, like, a picture of the crime scene, if we had, like, the weapon, and then we had the brooch on top of that, because then it would have shown that, hey, the statue got moved. There was like paint that was like thrown everywhere, and clearly there was like signs of a struggle. Here's your example with the brooch of like that had to have been ripped off in that case because. After all this, you can tell that there was a struggle here, and this was a consequence of that, which matches with the picture and everything. Like, it would have just made a more cohesive argument than just saying, here's the brooch, y'all fought, didn't you? And he's like, how'd you know? Fucking pussy shit.
Yeah, go ahead and save, and then the next one... Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't save for the point that I was at.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's do it here.
Okay, and the next one, guys. More Phoenix Wright.
Yep. We're gonna look into his arguments about his scuffle, and how he ended up with a big bump on his head.
Yeah, a big owie bump.
Yeah. So thank y'all so much for watching. It's good to be back. I need to take it a little bit easy.
Yeah.
For the next couple of episodes, which I had a lot of talking to do.
My bad.
In this episode, and I expect there to be some more in the next one. But stay tuned for that. I might be dead. Anyways.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye bye.